there? Okay. Let me grab my live stream. But it's not popping up, so... Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's see. Hello, Anonymous. Welcome in here today. Let's see. I'm just starting out. I'm looking for my mechanical pencil, but I cannot find it anywhere. Might just have to do with one of these. Or that. Or this. Oh, wait. I don't have a sharpener, and that is gone. Okay. Well, I want to use that one, but... Okay, anyways. I guess I could just use this. I don't know what I'm going to draw, but I haven't done a live stream in a long time, so it's a do. Probably just sketch out some characters on them. See if anybody comes in. Hello, Mika. I'm doing well. Everything is going pretty good. Bye, Mika. Thanks for popping in here just for a second. Anyways. I don't like this 3H pencil because it's a very light pencil, but this one over here is a 6B pencil and it's very dark graphite, so that just kind of be flipping over to the opposite end. I don't really want that. Kind of just want to sketch out with pen, not even bother with the pencil. That might be a little bit better. I don't even like this. I'm just trying to figure out what to draw, and I don't really know. Yeah, there are. The normal standard one is 2B. Let's see. Or just HB. Yeah. What they use in regular pencils. Different levels, I guess. Yeah, so with mechanical pencils, they have the different, like how skinny they are and stuff. And some will be darker with lead, or not lead, graphite. Let's see. Oh yeah, on this wall right here, I've been putting up all my recent art, which I can probably show you guys. Let's see. I got these like of basically just my OCs, and then over here is just like the lyrics for songs that I've done in art shorts. So that's kind of what those are. And then these are just kind of experimenting with actual drawing and stuff. So let me put this back down. Hello Zara, welcome in here today. Thank you, mac and cheese. I haven't streamed in a while, so I'm trying to get back into it. What has it been, like a week and a half, maybe? I don't know. I don't really know what to draw. Like, I'm not really working on any projects right now, so I don't know. But I am going to, let me take these down real quick. So there's a video, like a full art video that I made with these guys. And I'm going to draw 2 other characters in this kind of format. But I don't really like these. I mean, I'm not going to redo them, but I don't like these because I did them with my left hand, like when I had my broken arm. So the next ones will be a lot better, and the writing won't be so awful because, well, I was done with my left hand. And let's see. More cartoon reels, like, you mean like comics or graphic novels or whatever you want to call them. Yeah, I get that a lot with other live streamers. I always join right when they're ending, or I catch them 3 minutes after they already ended. Yes, they are soldiers, or independent Russian soldiers. Let's see. Yeah, my arm is basically healed. I still have titanium rods through the bones though, so that's kind of cool. They will be taken out in like around Christmas or something like that. So with the comics, I'm doing them with a friend, so I still have them. I just haven't been working on them as much because she's been really busy. I haven't. I mean, I kind of have. I've been spending a lot of time with family, so maybe that's why I haven't started, I don't know, more projects and stories and stuff like that. I kind of realized that I completely forgot about my dragon book for the whole month of July, because I've been so obsessed with like all my OCs and characters that the dragons I'm just not as interested anymore. I mean, I still like dragons, but I don't know, I'm just not really into them as I was a couple years ago. But I'm gonna finish the book. I just realized that I've been writing so many other little stories about these guys that I haven't spent any time on the actual book. And I'm like, oh, I've just wasted a whole month of summer break due to little stories that I'm just fantasizing over and whatever. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of channels with their how people show their characters and stuff, which is cool. But I never really thought about showing you guys until I saw the other channels, because I've had characters in my mind since I was younger, and I don't know, they just become cool friends, and I get to make stories about them. and I just like them. But now I'm actually drawing them and trying to figure out their backstories and their main goals. I was always kind of scared about beginning to draw them because I have a perfect image of what they look like in my mind, but when I try to put it down on paper, it never comes out how I exactly want it to. So people don't see them how I see them, which of course they're not going to see them how I see them. Well, okay, whatever. But yeah. Read the comments really quick. Let's see. So, I love birds, that is for sure. I never really drawn them. I mean, there's a couple, or maybe just one art video that I drew like a cardinal or a blue jay or something. It was just a random thing. I don't really know why I did it, but I did. I love birds. I love filming them. The other day, there was some kind of small waterfowl bird that was in my grandma's trees, and they're like flying all around. They have these really long, wavy necks, and I still don't know what it is. It didn't look like an egret, but it kind of looked like it, just not exactly. Or I don't know. I couldn't really figure it out because I couldn't really get a good glimpse at them, good look at them. But I'm not the best at drawing birds. They look like pigeons if I try to draw them, to be honest. I definitely don't have my oldest drawings with me, but I keep the majority of them. Let's see. I'm at my grandma's house now, and the majority of the drawings I have around me are my newest ones, the ones that I favor, that I put up on the walls and stuff. So my old ones are probably in totes in the basement. If you're talking like way back and maybe kindergarten age or something. When basically I just used to scribble and scribble and scribble and add colors and stuff. You know, I like loons too. I like blue herons. I mean, I don't know. Waterfowl, it's not the most interesting, at least to me, but I don't see them too often, like up close. So when I do, it's kind of exciting. But of course, I love to see an osprey up close because they're cool birds. I've never actually saw a bald eagle though. I don't think. I mean, I've seen lots and lots of hawks, but a bald eagle? I don't know. Oh, and lots of turkey vultures too, yes. So do I know who Deku? Deku? I don't know how to pronounce that. Some kind of anime guy, right? Let me look him up. But I do not know him, just by the name anyways. Anime... Yeah, I have no idea what all the anime stuff is, to be honest. Dun, dun, dun. Is it something with My Hero Academia? I don't know anything about that either, but didn't know if he was a character from that or something. But I've heard of him, but I don't know the character. And one thing that I started to notice is when I was younger, I always used to draw girls because they just came a lot easier than drawing a male figure. And now I feel like all I draw are soldiers, so I don't draw too many female characters because they're just not as cool and strong, and you know. So even though my I don't know, I feel like a girl is still kind of easier to draw, but drawing all the OCs and stuff has increased my I don't know, ability to draw male figures a bit better, I think. I don't know. But I guess I have some characters that are girls. They're mostly children, though, that I sometimes draw. I don't know, they're just not as cool as the soldiers. Hello, Wendy. And yeah, it's basically fixed. I mean, I can draw with it now. Which, that is good. I'm a little bit tired, because I was woken up by a storm this morning. And it was a good storm, but I probably would have slept in a bit later if there was no storm. One thing that I never draw for clothing is shorts. I don't like shorts, especially on characters, because I don't know, it's just, it doesn't look right. I just don't like it. So baggy pants, jeans, cargo pants, all that, yes. But shorts, no. I don't like it. Maybe because they're just hard for me to draw. And they basically look like that. That's my pair of shorts. But then the pants, I like a lot better. Oh, something like that. Silly character there. I bet I'd probably really struggle if I tried to draw something like a dress on a female character. I never draw dresses, but I wonder how that would turn out if I tried to. Okay, so a dress. Ding, ding, ding. Maybe make it go inward on the waist. Have like a bow, something. You can't really see it because all the lines I made. That doesn't even look like anything. Can you suggest the show? Go ahead, I don't mind. I don't watch too many actual shows or movies. I mean, there'll be a random movie here and there I'll watch with my family. But there's nothing that I'm really into watching right now. I just like writing and reading and drawing. I don't know, I hope you get better, Wendy. And if you're sick. And let's see. Maybe some tights down here. I don't know. I like starting off with a circle for a head and just making a body and adding clothes to it. Never heard of that. Let's see. But who knows, might check it out. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I haven't really just sketched like this for a long time. Usually I'm working on a specific project, not just random doodling. That looks very wonky indeed, but I'm not trying to make it perfect today. It's just, whatever it is, it is. Let's see. Well, so I got something cute. I really like this suit that I drew for an art short. I did use a reference, which that's not copying. I just looked at a photo of somebody wearing a suit. I'm like, oh, okay, so the collar, it always confuses me how like the collar and the tie go together, and then if you have one of these undershirts or whatever that would be called goes over it, and then the actual jacket kind of has that thingy on the neckline, whatever it is. But I like this one, and I'm kind of proud of it. So yeah, that's where I actually spent some time on it. So let me put that back. And then I also like this one because I like the hair, just for whatever reason. I actually looked up some hairstyles and didn't do the same old, and just that for a guy. So. This girl is Susan. This is Larry. I don't like this guy. I mean, I don't like the face. I just want to draw the clothing. These are whatever, just some sketches. Bye, Wendy. Have a good time drawing. I'll be here for a little bit anyways. It's been 25 minutes so far. And I've made this in those 25 minutes. I wanted to create another art short to like some song lyrics, but I haven't found the right song yet. So I'm still searching for that. So I don't have any projects to work on, sadly. Which is surprising for me. Usually I have 10 projects going on at the same time. But now I have none. just working on a random jacket here. I'm surprised these people are on since I haven't streamed in a while, and usually it's really slow when I take a break from the streaming. Trying to think of something to talk about. Oh, so I was going to get up early, or like ish, kinda, to go on a bike ride, because the other day my dad said we could make beef stroganoff if I went on an 8-mile bike ride. So I really wanted that to be stroganoff, but when I woke up earlier, it was pouring. So I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe I'll do that later in the evening, since I think I'll be able to. But yeah, I was a bit disappointed, but slowly I want to start waking up earlier, because sometimes I like the feel of waking up early and watching the sunrise when it's a nice summer day. I definitely want to start going back into like the school routine, so I'm not going to be shocked that I have to wake up earlier, maybe around 9 o'clock since I'm homeschooled. 8 o'clock, I like to be up around 8 o'clock, probably. But yeah, that's one of my plans. I like to be able to sit at my desk and watch the sun start filtering through my shades while working on some kind of writing assignment. So yeah. Alright, artists, have fun posting, have fun creating an art video. Hope it turns out well. I definitely think I've gotten better at clothing. I mean, I'm not a pro, obviously, but considering my shirts used to all look like that, I think I've gotten a tiny weeny bit better. Maybe a bit better. But that actually doesn't look that bad. Yeah. I still have a hard time making things not look stiff, like it's on a mannequin or something. But yeah. I have no idea what I'm working on here. This is really weird. I like to sometimes draw that cartoon looking fall. Like where they're rapidly waving their arms around trying to regain their balance. Let's see if I can try to draw it out. Wait, I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Let's see. Kind of like that. I don't know how they draw that, but yeah. Thank you, Radio Train. I appreciate it. I feel like it got a little bit lighter since, well, the sun isn't coming out, but the clouds seem to have cleared up a tiny bit. They're just not as thick in the sky. So yeah, now I actually have a shadow here. Maybe I just didn't notice it before. I don't know, I think that kind of looks like the cartoon wavy arms. Right, let's move on to something else. Usually, if I just draw a circle for the head, like I've been doing, and then draw a neck, and then some kind of pose, I can create something, even if it doesn't turn out great. Sometimes I find something that I like in the drawing. So yeah, just kind of experiment around with it. I guess I could go out and do that bike ride now, since it's not raining. But I don't know, I kind of wanted to live stream instead. Hello, Vicious Triplets. Thank you. Appreciate it. Some doodling today. Kind of just working on clothing, I suppose. It's a very messy looking hoodie that I just drew. Okay, so for my next art video, I know I already went over it once in this live stream, but I'm going to be continuing these, and the next character, the next OC or whatever that I will be working on is Zane. This guy up here, he's the youngest of the 4 brothers. These are all brothers. And yeah, so I'll be working on him. So I've been drawing him a little bit more lately. For some reason, I'm always making stories and drawing Raven, who kind of looks like this guy. It's not really him, but it kind of looks like him. Here. Because I don't know, he just has an interesting life and story to tell. But I'm going to be going on to Zane, and his real name is Kier, or Ker, or I don't know how you'd actually pronounce that, but I'm pretty sure the full name is something like Kiero, or that's just how I've seen it, but I only use the Kier. Let's see, wait, hold on, let me look up something. There's this one, oh yeah, so I know nothing about hockey or anything, but somehow I stumbled upon this guy. He's a hockey player, and his name is, I'm just copying it right now, Kirill, or however you pronounce that, Kaprizov. So I just took Kier, and I guess the full name would be Kirill. I'm probably butchering that name. But I liked it, so I used that for one of my characters. And their last name, which I guess I've never really told you guys, but the brother's last name is Volkov. I don't know, I just fell in love with that last name, the surname. Yeah. So I'm going to be working on that character. Let's see. Okay, so I have this new game on PS4 that my dad got me. It's called Ark Survival, and I really, really like it. So it's like about dinosaurs and stuff. You get to tame the dinosaurs, and you get to survive and try not to get eaten by whatever creatures are there. But when you tame a dinosaur, you are allowed to name it. So all of my dinosaurs have very planned out names, or just names that I really like. Let's see. If you guys know what a dodo is, it's like a type of prehistoric bird. Let's see. I have a bunch of little dodos, but their names aren't just like Bob or Jerry. I like to think of them. Let's see. One is Alexi, like Victor. Marsha. Rena is my beloved Dilophosaur. She's been with me for basically the whole game so far. And my plan is, I don't know why I'm talking about this, but with dinosaurs, there's Dilophosaurs, if that's how you spell it, I don't know. But that's how it sounds. And I have a female one named Rena, and when I find a mate for her, the male is going to be called Reno. And then I have a female Dilophosaur named Mika, and when I find a mate for her, his name is going to be Miko. I don't know why I like that so much, but I do, so that's kind of my plan for those guys. But I don't know, I like to pick out the names and really think about them. Even though it's just a game, I like to, I don't know, kind of give them their own personalities. Yeah, dinosaurs having personalities. Personalities, yes. Silly, ain't it? Yeah. So this is kind of what Kiara looks like. Oh, it's raining again. I was just going to say, alright guys, I'm gonna be done for the day and go outside. But now it's raining, so I don't want to get drenched today. So I'm gonna keep drawing for however long I want, I suppose. I think I will be back to my grandma's house tonight. Actually, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know the schedule. But, I might do another live stream if I feel like it. Like if I actually find some kind of project to work on, I might share that with you guys. So there's always this one cartoony pose that my cousins like me to draw for some reason, and it's this. It's like a little cartoon character, and that's just how they look. They really like that for some reason. Oh. So this paper that I'm using, it's not just a regular bright white paper, like this. It has kind of a skin tone color to it, and I like to use this for little projects since it just looks nicer. Like with these lyric shorts that I work on, I like to use that paper because, I don't know, it just gives it a nicer look, and also it doesn't feel like it needs to be colored as much. Like with the white paper, I feel like I always need to color it. But with those, I can just kind of keep it black and white, and it'll look okay. I just realized that my camera wasn't really in the right spot to get this side of the paper because it was kind of going this way. So you might not have been able to see some of the drawings I was working on. I don't know, maybe. But I just realized that it was kind of like that. So I'll move it over here. Hello, Theo. Let's see. I'm back to live streaming here, just working on some characters and clothing. It's all good. Just drawing on a rainy day here. Ooh, I hear some thunder. It's kind of relaxing, or not kinda, it's definitely relaxing to be able to sit inside and just sketch on a rainy day. I guess it's still pouring outside. We're going to have a lot of rain soaking into the ground. Which I guess we have been needing green. It's been pretty hot lately where I live. And now we're getting it. After this, I'm gonna go downstairs and get some lunch, some spaghetti, and breadsticks, and green beans. But I just kind of wanted to fill this page up with little doodles. They don't have to be amazing, just sketching. And something here we'll finish it off with. Alrighty, so we got some characters, some clothing practice, some silly cartoony looking doodles, and some expressions. I kind of enjoy drawing different characters with different expressions, just kind of practicing with getting the emotions drawn out. Because I don't want all the characters to have like the same stoic face or something like that. I want them to have personality that can be seen through their eyes and their clothing, their like posture, their movements and stuff like that. So yep, that's all for the day. I mean, I might post something later if I feel like it, but I'm glad I at least got a live stream in, and I feel better about that now. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and see you next time. Bye!